Late because yesterday night I had an interventional radiology conference, Hyderabad, and late night I got the flight and I came to Chennai because only one direct flight from Hyderabad to Puducherry. So if at all I have to come, if I leave that flight, I have to travel to Chennai, and from Chennai I have to come. So almost 3 hours I traveled. So apologize for my late arrival. And Professor Rakesh Agarwal, Director JIPMER. And really it is a very pleasant situation to be here. And I have to say that Professor Rakesh Agarwal was associated with us not only in the JIPMER administration during COVID, he took a very active participation in planning and managing the COVID situation in the whole of Puducherry. So I take this opportunity to thank him so that because of his participation they were able to combat the virus more successfully than the neighboring states. Dr. Ramesh, President Pediatric Endoscopic Surgeons of India. Dr. Srinivas Rao, Secretary Pediatric Endoscopic Surgeons of India. Dr. Dashmit Singh, Chairman of Indian Association of Pediatric Surgeons. Dr. Sanjay Rao, Secretary of Indian Association Pediatric Surgeon. Dr. Vivekant Jindal, Professor Pediatric Surgery. Dr. Vikesh Kumar, HOD Pediatric Surgery, JIPMER. And all the dignitaries who have assembled here, nationally and internationally, all the pediatric surgery specialities, specialists, and all the medical fraternity who have assembled here. And I am really delighted to be here because when Sir Dashmit Singh sir, he asked me since how many years you stopped your practice. Exactly 2009 I stopped my practice. Otherwise I was a very busy, not only gynecologist, I am a fetal therapist. And I am an interventional sonologist. Particularly, I had my training at Hospital for Sick Kids at Canada. And I am a sonologist, and my specialist, I wanted to specialize the pediatric sonology, which was a rare specialty at that time, and I was associated with Children's Hospital. So I had a training, and I was doing interventional procedures also. And as fetal therapist, I was doing cordocentesis, amniocentesis, cord blood sampling, even cord blood infusion also, blood infusion also we have done. And I had a very good practice, and usually they say, without any job, some people may come to politics. One person went to a politician and asked, sir, I am not having a job. Please arrange me a job. That politician told, without job only I entered politics. So I cannot, so like, it's not like that. I was a very busy practitioner, not only in pediatric sonology and obstetric sonology, gynecology and interventional sonology, but somehow because of my passion, I entered politics. And I became the governor, and even that confidence and that background only even helps me today. When I became the governor of Telangana, everyone told she is the youngest governor and she is not with much of experience, and how she is going to manage the Telangana, which is a newborn state. I told I am a gynecologists are experts in managing the newborn state, so I can manage the newborn state. When I was given an additional charge, same critics came forward and told, okay, she managed one state, however she is going to manage another state. Then I told, I am a gynecologist, if singleton is born, I can manage, if twins are born also, I can manage. So I am managing the twin babies very balancedly. So I am really very happy. Yesterday also I inaugurated the interventional radiology conference, and because of my background, really almost I have in a week 2 to 3 medical qualifications. Usually governors will be called for inauguration, but because I am a doctor, almost I am inaugurating 2 to 3 conferences, particularly in Hyderabad and Puducherry. So I am really very happy because it is one of my subject which is very nearer to my heart. And I always say pediatric patients are the best patients. because when I was practicing, I left practice almost totally in the year of 2009. But before that, I was balancing between my practice and my profession. So usually when I go late after attending my political activities and meetings, so when I go late, the patients will be asking questions, whether we are waiting for such a long time, you came late, this and all. But pediatric patients won't ask me any questions. Even 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, midnight also, early morning also, I have, after completing all my work, I have gone to the neonatal ward, Children's Hospital. So I like the pediatric patients because they didn't ask me any questions and I could serve them. But definitely I will, even after the election meetings, 2 o'clock after the political activity, I go to the hospitals and to the neonatal ICUs and the pediatric wards. I go and finish my work and then only I used to come. So my attachment with the pediatric patients is something very special. So when I learned that, when JIPMER director Professor Rakesh Agarwal told that I should inaugurate this program, even though I had a very tight schedule because tomorrow Home Minister is coming to Hyderabad again. After attending this, I am going to Hyderabad because I have to attend that program. It's a very important program. But in spite of that, I wanted to inaugurate this program because you have come to the state, my state, Puducherry, and because I am a doctor and I am more associated with the pediatric patients, and I have done a lot of interventional sonological procedures, even in the ovarian cyst and some of the aspirations, so many things. So I wanted to participate in this program, and I congratulate you because you are sitting in a very prestigious institution. In the student days, we are all dreaming so that once we have to enter JIPMER. When I crossed this, when I was a medical student at Madras Medical College, so when we crossed JIPMER, we used to think, oh, one day we have to enter this great institution. But now I am entering as a NG and you all have come to participate in this program. So this land will give you much knowledge about, and always we say that these type of conferences actually facilitate interactions between us, what all the procedures, what all the successful procedures we have taken forward, and it can be shared with, and more number of papers which are presented and published can help us, and particularly endoscopies, surgical endoscopies. Nowadays, because of our Honorable Prime Minister's initiative, the more devices are manufactured in India. And they are more cost effective, because yesterday when I attended the interventional radiology conference, they were telling before all the instruments we were importing, and so the cost of the procedure was much higher. So we were unable to help the patients. But now, because of the Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India, Startup India, we are more and more manufacturers are coming forward to manufacture special medical devices. So it's very cost effective. Even myself, when I was practicing sonology, I imported my sonology machine from Japan. So if one problem with fuse also, I have to wait almost 2 to 3 weeks to get that single part to be imported. But now we are all more encouraged, because not only our medical fraternity, and the medical field is also more supported. Yesterday I had a program at Hyderabad Raj Bhavan, how the present union budget help the medical sector to reach the poor, because more than 40 crore people are going to be benefited by the Ayushman Bharat, by our Honorable Prime Minister, and more procedures are encouraged, and more number of medical seats, and more number of PG seats, and more number of aims. So with all the support which we didn't have previously, so with all the support and the medical fraternity and all our expertise, and we all know during pandemic, particularly the procedures were almost reduced in number. I was reading an article saying that endoscopic procedure was, the RT-PCR was much costlier than an endoscopic procedure. So the patients were, because of the pandemic, even the people could have been focused also, were unable to get that focus because of whole focus was on pandemic. Now because of vaccination, and we are very proud as medical fraternity and medical people from India, I am very proud that I have taken the vaccination which is produced from my country, and the same vaccination has been exported to different countries, which we were all dreaming toward during our medical days, student days. So with all the support from the doctors, from the medical field and the government, and even Puducherry government is taking forward more facilities to the in the government hospitals, so that the poorest and poor of the people can be benefited. So my appeal is, whatever may be the advancement, whatever may be the technology, the final beneficiaries should be the poorest and poor. It should reach, and the awareness should be created about all these procedures. That is very important. Actually, when I started practicing phonology at Tanjavur Medical College, the patient, when we ask them to come for sonology, ultrasound, they will say, the machine is known as whether to identify whether it's a male child or female child. But now it is banned. So, once when I asked the patient to come with full urine for prostatic examination, the patient came, he opened a yellow bag and put one Horlicks bottle full of urine, second Horlicks bottle full of urine on my table, and he told, you only asked me to come with urine, full urine. So it is making them aware of the procedure is also very difficult. So we have to balance between our technology, and all the people are not coming from the same background. Making them to understand, particularly surgery means, okay, they will open the abdomen and open the organ and they take it. Endoscopy means how will you take, and even they are doing minimal procedure and it's most focused, and people won't believe. Unless there is a scar, they will believe. And if there is no scar, they won't believe whether you have done the procedure or not. They have taken the foreign article or not. So it is very difficult to believe, make them believe that the procedure is safe, was safe, and unless procedure was completed, because unless they see something visibly, they won't understand or they won't accept also. So with all these balance, we have to practice. And nowadays, the main challenge is not the other doctors. The Google is our main challenge, because they Google and they have half knowledge of it. And when we say something, they will know, no, you are telling that the Google is saying something. So it is very difficult to counter Google also. So when there is before and patients won't be knowing anything. So if we are telling something, they will understand. They will accept. But now they will immediately, they got in front of us, they will Google. No, doctor, you are telling this, and Google is telling like this, so it cannot be removed, it cannot be that, whatever it is. So we have to counter Google also. So with all these difficulties only, we have to practice. So now the practice has become very challenging. And now it's branched out. Now we are branched out. Before and all, when I was the medical student, my sir used to tell, there will be a period when there will be a specialist for right ear and there will be a specialist for left ear. So it will be branched out. Now gastroenterology also, endoscopic and general surgeries and pediatrics, there are so many branched out. But because of all the expertise and the knowledge we gain, the people are benefited. So my appeal is go for more researches, and whatever may be the technology, nowadays artificial intelligence and it is robotic surgery, and every day it is advancing. If I have read an article yesterday, tomorrow it will become an old article. And every day advancement, particularly interventional radiology or endoscopies and the pediatric procedures, every day we are moving forward. So with these conferences, facilitate more understanding between us, and the procedures can be shared and the knowledge can be upgraded. So I'm really very happy to inaugurate this program. But when we go from JIPMER, you will be full of knowledge and you can share your knowledge so that the people can be benefited. Thank you so much.